Yeah.
Guys, hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Migropian. Today I have a guest, and believe it or not, it's somebody that I've been in contact with previously, and we just managed to bump into each other in Paris. Can you believe that?
Of all places.
Yes, yes. And so I thought we'd pick her brains a bit. Because this is probably the most interesting persons that I've ever spoken to. So, Mala, introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Mala Broussard. I am a traveling journalist. I've been traveling for the past 10.5 months since April, or the beginning of the start of the pandemic. I wanted to become a traveling journalist to report about what was going on in the pandemic, and that's what brings me here today. So I'm in Paris, and we just bumped into each other, and that's why I'm here. So it's crazy.
It's a small world.
Destiny.
You know, I'm from the UK, and you're from the United States, but we're here in Paris. So it's a massive coincidence, completely
organic.
coincidental, completely organic, which is really cool. So we've taken it upon ourselves to take this opportunity to have a little chat. So Marla, you've been traveling a lot. Where have you been?
I've been to Chicago, Milwaukee, Canada, Boston, Rhode Island, Ireland, UK, Belgium, France, Spain, and Ghana. I love Ireland. I did 6 months when I graduated Le Cordon Bleu, culinary arts, and I was there for 6 months with the host family. So I love it there.
Tell us about your experience in Ghana, from your point of view. Tell us what you can, without spoiling.
Okay, my experience in Ghana was not what I planned. I had been reaching out to contacts for about 2 years, and once I got to the continent, they flaked out. And so a lot of people just didn't want to see me, didn't want to talk to me, just because you know, when I'm a journalist, so when you come to me, you have to come correct, and if you don't have, you know, the right stuff that I'm looking for, and you know, and I tried my best to get to Ghana, and I mean, I've tried over 6 months to try to get to Ghana, and so then it just didn't work out. So my experiences in Ghana, just being there, the local people can be. I got arrested in Ghana, so
Wow.
yeah, I was doing taking pictures of Kwame Nkrumah Memorial, and they saw my Chicago backpack, and they said, "You are under arrest," and and they took me under arrest. But once I had all of my journalism badges and everything, so once they saw that, I was like, "Are you serious?" So
what did they arrest you for, though? For
taking pictures of forbidden sites of the first president of Ghana.
But this is not North Korea. What are they talking about?
There was no signs up, and I, you know, voiced my case. I said, there's no signs up, there's no information about me not being able to take pictures of this site. And basically at the end of the day, they just wanted you to pay a fee to get in. At the end of the day, and it was only like 10 Ghana cedis, so they didn't like rough me up for any more extra money, but that was the only thing. So I talked to the general of the guy, and he looked at my badges, and he was like, okay, just go over there and pay the fee and go in to see Kwame Nkrumah and have a good day.
Wow.
So I was able to get out of jail in 10 minutes.
You guys have seen my experience yesterday with the police here about wearing masks. Getting involved with in the law when you're traveling is a different story than when you're at home, because when you're at home, you kind of know your rights, right? But when you get abroad, things change. There are many countries in Africa where if you started asking for your rights, they'd laugh at you. They'd be like, you haven't got any. As a traveling journalist,
as a woman too,
a female
so
traveling journalist, you have to sort of skirt the lines, because in order to get the right story, in order to get the truth,
right,
you have to take risks.
Yeah, I took a lot. 10 months worth of risk.
Yeah. I still want to tell stories. I want to be able to tell stories to people, stories which have not been told enough, especially on YouTube. I've been doing this from the comfort of my own home. This is different.
Different if you start traveling, yeah.
You are a veteran. You're a veteran in more than one ways, right? Because you're in the military, right?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, my family's in the military. I just got the training, and I didn't go fight for my country.
Okay.
So I got the easy job. So I'm just here to tell the story, and they're just there to fight for my freedom. So I'm just carrying on my family's name and doing my part to tell the story, because a lot of stories, especially military stories, are never told. And if they are told, they're not told by the people that actually endure it and been through it and walked through it. And I have been there and done that, and I've seen my family do it and put their life on the line and still not get compensated for what they've done for their country. So basically to set the record straight and honor my family and do the best that I can to tell those stories and put them on a pedestal so they can be heard just like everybody else. There's just not only one Harriet Tubman or one Rosa Parks. There's many Rosa Parks. There's many Harriet Tubmans. You just haven't heard their story. And I just wanted to tell those stories.
You've written a book?
Yes, I completed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the book? Tell us about it.
I'm trying to figure out what the name is going to be, but the word I have is a daughter never forgets, and so that's going to be the name of it. And it's just about my journey, my 10.5-month journey of discovering myself, discovering what I want to do, discovering, going through, hitting these borders that people said that I would never do, that really American journalist never gets to do in the field. Very rarely does a woman get out to the field to do the things that I've done. And for me to do this on $5,000 a shoestring budget to go to 8 different countries in 10 months is really a journey. And for me to be able to do that, you know, with the supported people that I have, I was able to do that. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of my family for allowing me to do this. And that's why I just continue on this route, and hopefully I can go home soon if they allow me to. So that's the reason why I'm just sheltering in place until I can be able to see my family.
If they allow you to?
Yeah.
Who's they?
The government.
Let me ask you, the state of American politics, the government, these people who are not voted into power but are appointed, these power mongers, the real power mongers in DC, what is their end game? What do they have in store for Africa? It's a long-term plan. These people don't come into office after 4 years and, oh, do you know what we're going to do with Africa? No, they've set policy for the next 50, 60, 70 years. And they do this for a reason. They do it so that their children don't have to worry. Their children's children don't have to worry. They will adopt this, and they will also carry their own torches. This is something we don't do as a community ourselves. Can they be stopped?
Yes and no. It's a way to do it, strategic way, and I can't talk about that. But yeah, there's a way to do that. But right now I can't talk about that just because my safety could be compromised, and my family can be on the line, and those type of information that I have, because I have people on the ground that knows it, that have the information, but I just can't disclose that at this time because I have to protect my sources and protect their families also.
A little earlier, I spoke to you about KALAGENISIS.
Okay.
You have all these people.
Okay.
You have all these people who have a military background who are at this moment coming from the United States, and they're moving to Ghana,
Gambia,
West Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not so much Nigeria, but West Africa in general. It feels like there is something going on. There is a greater plan. Okay.
It's a calling.
It's a calling, but who's doing the calling?
I think the African Americans in America are just now finding out how rich it is in Africa now. What they have there, their resources, how you can live and kind of do what you would like to do. And basically you can reinvent yourself in Africa. So basically if you have problems in the West, you can just wipe them all away, move to some place that you never known, never been to, and people will praise you just giving them a little bit of money or a little bit of work or a little bit of this. Because most people in Africa haven't, most people, like I could say Ghana, let me just specifically say to Ghana because that's where I've been. Specifically in Ghana, a lot of those locals have not been outside of Ghana. There's very rare cases where Ghanaians actually leave that area. A lot of them don't even have any desire to leave Ghana because it has everything there, which is, Ghana is huge. It's almost bigger than Texas, and I'm surprised, you know. And so I had these grand plans to go throughout Africa, go throughout Ghana, and I didn't know it was like Texas. You know?
Like Texas without the freeways.
Right, yeah, and dirt roads.
Yeah.
and multiple hours on trochos, you know, exactly. That I didn't prepare for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and you know, military people have been through a lot of PTSD. And being in Africa gives them a calmness, gives them time to heal, gives them time to invest in themselves, and get out of the stress in the bungalow of America life. It's very relaxing. Even when I was in Ghana, it was very relaxing, very serene. I mean, I thought I was taking over Ghana, you know what I mean, for that few moments, you know, because it just makes you feel like a super person, because you're among people that look like you, and you see people. You don't have to be anybody. You can just be yourself. And in America, you can't be yourself. You have to have a persona to be other people, then because of society or, it's just not what people are looking for. I have to conform to everybody's world instead of my own. And in Africa, you can just really be yourself. And I think that's why a lot of people are going to Africa, is really to what they didn't have in America, they are trying to get in Africa. So if they didn't have a house in America, they're gonna get a house in Africa. If they haven't got land in America, they're gonna get land in Africa. People that's veterans, they get a pension. They get money every month. So they have the opportunity to do whatever they want to do. And they can take that money and take it, plot on land, and build what they want to be. I mean, Stevie Wonder is starting to build there. And,
heard that.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence people are going over there.
No. it's
a divine plan for people to go over there. And if a blind guy can go there and never seen the land, I mean, you know, people that can see would definitely want to see the land.
You have other places like Sierra Leone, the jewel that everyone keeps ignoring. And people ignore it because of the Europeans that are there at this moment, who are taking advantage of the land, taking advantage of the lack of infrastructure, taking the advantage of the tropical climate to build these massive palm oil farms. I've never seen anything bigger than this. You know, you thought they were big in Indonesia. the Europeans are coming over there and taking advantage of it, and they're making themselves extremely wealthy living in Africa.
Well, the government allows them to do it.
And the government allows them to do it because they have to
want
pay
money.
Yeah, they have to pay the government a stipend.
Yeah. If it's not $400,000 or it's something like that.
Yeah, Americans are not going to be flooding to Sierra Leone anytime quickly, but what they are already doing that in the Gambia and in Ghana. Yeah. Tell me, what's your thoughts on how your American comrades have been doing in Africa? Tell me, which one do you know of is doing well? I don't want to even talk about the negative ones. Which ones are doing well for you?
Doing well? Are not scamming?
Okay. She said scamming. I didn't say anything good.
There's only one person that I can say.
Who's that?
Lysia 75, the black unicorn. That's the only one that I can say really is doing it the correct way, honest way. Far as right now, far as my research shows, she is doing it the right way. Now, all these other people, I can't confirm, I can't condone, I can't confirm them. I won't co-sign for them, but she is the one that she's actually really focused. She's laser focused. She knows what she's doing. She's an educator. She's in tech, so she's really good at what she does. What we call a no limit soldier.
Yeah.
She's a no limit soldier, and she is. I support her more 100%. But yeah,
she doesn't get the credit that she deserves. Actually, she just uses her persona to and brains.
Thanking your brain.
Brains, yeah, of course. And to make her way and do her thing that she wants to do in Ghana. I think she had to move house twice at one point.
Yeah, I think 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. Shady residential homes. That's what happens when you don't have contacts. You know what I mean? Ghana, you really have to have contacts, and mine flaked out once I got on the continent. After 2 years of talking to these people and cultivating these people and going and trying to bridge the gap between Africans and African Americans in my city in Houston. And this has been a 3-year project, that went over international now, that I've been cultivating this. I mean, being involved in Nigeria Day and just being engulfed in the community, to knowing what the African community is bringing to my city. That's the only thing I can do in my city. I can't start anywhere else. I have to build my city first. But that's what it's all about. But she's the only one that I can say that's really has taken it by the horns and really has done a very good job. I can't give her any more credit than what she's got, because it is tough in Ghana. People that fluff it up and make it all nice and put it in a bow, no. They say you can't get a VOA. I got a VOA on arrival. They say don't take a cab from the airport. I took a cab from the airport. I did everything that everybody said I couldn't do. I did it. And I went to the places where they said they have repatriation places for African Americans. That's a joke. It's a lie. I mean, they're not even doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not even connected with the African Diasporan committee. They're not even involved in anything in the parliament. Like, if you're trying to really do something for the African Diasporan, that means you're going to intersect with Ghana tourism. You're going to intersect with African Diasporan committee. You're going to intersect with all the people in the committee. I went to the parliament. I talked to the African Diasporan committee. I talked to people. And I got to meet the people that are surrounding the president of Ghana. So I know what it means, to understand. So people have to do it. If you're going to do something, do it. If you're not, sit back and shut up. And there's a lot of people online fluffing and stunting and they ain't got nothing to do.
You talk about these organizations that are telling people in the diaspora, hey, come over here, we will take care of you. Okay, we promise you we will do this for you. We promise you we will do that for you. You don't have to pay for our service. It's free. No, just come. And as soon as you land there, what happens?
They don't pick you up from the airport. You go down a road, you don't know where to go. They tell you a checkpoint and it's not the right address. You get there, there's no hospitality, there's no hosting, it's like, get in where you fit in, you're independent. Like, it's no breakfast, it's no lunch, no dinner. I mean, it's nothing. Like,
so I'm assuming these people are continentals? Are they continental Africans that would be doing this?
No.
The African diasporans from the diasporans are moving back to Africa and setting up these organizations.
Yeah, these NGOs.
Wow.
They are pushing NGOs. I support you, not NGOs, especially in Ghana. I don't support it. I support you I support you working with the government and getting a name so people know who you are, because when stuff hit the fan, only real people gonna go the government way.
Of course.
If you're not legit and you gonna quit, that means you're gonna go NGO. You know what I mean? Basically, that's what you're gonna do. So I've seen, can I name drop some folks?
Of course.
Okay. So I see ES, I see Sankofa Repatriation Program dropping NGO. No. For Ghana, no, I don't support that. I support you working with the government and you reaching out to them and telling them what you're doing in their country, in their city and state. And anybody that doesn't do that, they ain't about that life.
Who are they about?
They're about them, themselves. Yeah. Get it while the getting is good. And believe the African diaspora of funds that we really don't have to give right now. These are dire times right now, and every penny, dime, nickel that you have counts. People are suffering, people are dying. In my city, we have a winter storm going on, and lights are off, and no running water, and pipes are breaking, so, and I'm stuck here in prayers, because all the planes are grounded. Every time I get ready to go back home, it's a problem. Ghana, you have to go. You have to investigate. You have to check it out. Don't give your money to people just like everybody else. Don't give your money to people to buy land for you. No, just go talk to the local people yourself.
Sankofa Repatriation Program. There's a lady that runs it, right?
Yeah, Tanya, right?
Tanya.
I don't know her last name. But Sister Ya.
Sister Ya.
I
know her.
Yeah,
now you're speaking.
Yeah.
Tanya Safia. She has many last names.
I heard.
And I've written many videos about this lady, so you guys know.
I met her in person.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I stayed at her repatriation guest house. I sure did. I mean, I built a relationship for 2 years, and when I got there, it didn't work. You know what I mean? My situation can be kind of different because of my job as a journalist. A lot of people get hush. They thought I wasn't gonna make it, and then I made it. They were like, "Oh, what I do now?" So it's a little bit different, but I suggest people go check it out, go see, go meet the people, and organically people will come to you that that you'll feel a good vibe with, and vibe with those people that support you and that's not there for just your money. There's people there just, if you have a Chicago hat on or Chicago backpack on, come here and just buy all this from this place, There are people like that. I mean, they target you. So make sure you be normal. Like you dress like you dress in Mexico. Like white t-shirt, cargo shorts or cargo pants, and be done with it. Don't put any replicas of where you're from or anything like that, because you can be targeted in Ghana, just like in Mexico, just like in any other place, in Brazil, everywhere. They target that. They look for that. They money. This is called, you know, when you go to a strip club, and you know, you say, okay, James Harden in the building, and then you be like, oh yeah, everybody coming to the flow. You know, it's like money going thrown up. You know, so you just really have to be. That's how they look at Americans. So you just have to really be vigilant, because people will target you like that. Even I was targeted once. My Vodafone guy that I, you know, pay for my SIM card with, he called me on my phone and said, oh, I have somebody to talk to you. I was like, what? Like, why are you calling me on my phone? I just paid for my bill with you at a kiosk, you know? And so he was trying to meet me up with somebody. I said, no, you ain't about to try to kidnap me. Oh no. You know, but it's those type of things that is in place. I mean, these things really do happen. And if they feel you don't have a husband, you're alone, you this and that, and don't know nobody, you become a target, especially women. You know, women in Ghana are looked at like money. Free for everybody. African women in the West.
Return it, yeah.
Yeah, because we're naive. We don't know. We don't know the devices there. It's unknown. Sometimes it's people's first time even being in a third world country. That's what they call it. You know, even it's so remote. It's nothing you've ever seen before. It's nothing you ever can subscribe before. You have to go see it for yourself. Wow. You see what happened with the K&K squad.
Oh yeah.
They up and left because I was supposed to actually meet with them too, and they flaked out on me. So I you know, they ain't about that.
Tell me why you think they sort of said, nah, yeah, we'll give this a rest.
What is that? Her husband's in the military, right? He's in the Navy. He's in the Navy. So he did probably some research about me. So, so yeah, they didn't want to see me. She was okay with seeing me, but I think he kind of interjected, and they canceled out on me, and so they ghosted me. Let me say, yeah. So I reached out to a lot of people. I didn't reach out to Lycea 75, Black Unicorn, because I really didn't. That wasn't my in-all, tell-all. I wasn't there to meet her. I was there to meet other folks. So I wasn't there to see her. So I just, you know, spread my dad's ashes there. You know, went to all the historical, archaeological places, icons where African diasporans, slaves actually went to and was deported to the West Indies, Americas, France, and Canada. So that's the reason why I was, you know, just to know my genealogy.
Where would you go next time you come to Africa? Where would be the next place you?
The next place I want to go is Nigeria, Senegal, and Kenya, and South Africa.
I've seen Go Back Black to Africa talking when he was going through Kenya, and I was stunned at how amazing those. Is it Nairobi?
Yeah.
So amazing.
Yeah, I have a friend named Nairobi.
Beautiful name.
It's a beautiful name. I said, you need to go. She's a doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. But I don't understand why people aren't moving there. There must be a reason why people would choose Accra over Nairobi. It must be pretty expensive in Kenya.
I don't know if it's the cost of living. I think it's the unknown. There's not enough information. Even in Ghana, there's not enough information until you get there. Like I only could research so much about Ghana. You have to be in Ghana to get the books. The books don't exist anywhere else but Ghana. So the same thing goes in Kenya. And there's only a few Black writers, let me just say, African writers, that's actually written about those places. And it's kind of difficult to find those books online, and it's not enough to read. You can't find it in American libraries. I tried to go in journalist libraries and I couldn't find some books.
Wow.
so it's red taped. So you can only see those if you go, or if you on YouTube and somebody explains to you what's going on. That's only how you know. We don't have enough Kenyan YouTubers that's really saying what's going on in Kenya. So people are not going to go if they don't have an information on, wrap their brain around how the living situations are, and that's what people are concerned about.
I'm guessing this is not going to be the last time we're going to be speaking with each other.
I don't know.
It is. No, don't say that. Don't say that.
If the universe makes it, if the universe comes.
I'm not relying on the universe. The universe has already brought me COVID-19. I'm relying on myself.
No, it brought us together.
Yeah, that's true.
It really did. What was the thing I just saw? I just saw this bald head.
Just explain,
and this jacket.
To them about how this happened. I'm just sitting here with all these devices around me. I'm just like that. Yeah.
So I was coming up. I had just got my orange juice and came back, and I was like, I just saw this bald head, this jacket I saw overnight, because I looked at the video that he was at Moulin Rouge. And I'm like, what is he doing in Moulin Rouge? I'm close there, you know. And it was like, wow, you know. And I was looking. I said, okay, I know that bald head from somewhere. And it ended up being.
Yeah. What a coincidence.
A coincidence, yeah.
It's a nice coincidence. I'm
yeah.
really happy that we met each other.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I've got to say thank you for doing